Episode number 27 of the Unnamed Show. Weather's getting warm.
Summerlin ranks 3rd in the nation in new home sales.
And lots to do in 2022.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
I guess. And we are here for the Unnamed Show.
Great music going on, and they have specialty drinks.
Anything Vegas, pretty much.
Everything Vegas.
I can see why this would be a great place. Yeah.
And they can go have fun at night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 27 of the Unnamed Show. What's going on, everybody? Again, it is episode number 27. Nice to have you, Jack.
Yes, this is week 1 of 2022.
It is. Holy cow, I can't believe it's 2022. We've got a lot for you today. We're actually controlling the show today. David is out of town. And yes. We're kind of doing the whole deal here.
So bear with us.
We've got a skeleton crew today.
Bear with us.
Yeah, definitely bear with us. And of course, don't forget, as always, text VIP to 702-553-1955.
702-553-1955 to get on our VIP list.
VIP to 702-553-1955. And as anybody who's been following us knows, we recently made a jump to a new brokerage. We jumped over to Real. So a new, nice, exciting announcement for 2022.
Yeah, very excited.
So yeah, we just made the jump to Real. Honestly, it's been great. We've had a lot of people that we've interacted with now that have honestly shared a ton of information, and equally, we've done the same for them. And also, just as important, don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Yes, please do.
We, if anybody knows, we lost our last King Vegas Homes Instagram for no reason at all. But follow us at Brendan King Group. At Brendan King Group, follow our Instagram page. We really appreciate it. Like I said, we completely lost it out of nowhere.
Seriously.
We don't even know why at all. And another important announcement, the Brendan King Group will be adding 5 more agents to the team by the end of January. Check out the website, www.jointhebkg.com, www.jointhebkg.com. Like I said, we'll be adding 5 more agents. We've got a great kind of, I don't want to say team page, I guess, that you can check out. That's jointhebkg.com. Any information you want to know about either joining Real or joining the team, all of it is on there. And of course, you could just reach out to us as well. And
hey, give me a call.
Any of us will give you the info.
100%.
Either direct message us or call us. Hey, it is getting so nice outside.
So nice. This is what I'm used to.
This is Vegas.
Yes,
This is Vegas winter weather. We've been freezing our butts off
for the last 2 weeks. About 2 weeks.
Yeah. For us, we're wimpy West Coasters, but yeah, it's looking like 65 degrees on Friday. 64 on Saturday.
62, 62, 63, and 60 going all the way through Wednesday.
And look at that rain percentage. 3, 2, 1, 2, 0, and then 24.
We're fine.
Which means 6 minutes of rain in Vegas.
Exactly.
Almost always, if it rains here, if you're not from here, it's literally like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, how often have we ever had a whole day of rain?
I've been here for 6 years now, and probably maybe once or twice.
Another reason to move to Vegas, we have I think last year we had 1.5 inches of rain total for the entire year. We're in Chicago or New York.
Oh God.
We had 14-inch rainstorms in one storm.
In one storm.
Yeah, 1.5 inches, but a normal year is 4 inches, so 1.5 was a little nuts. Exciting news.
Yeah. Everything's
back to a certain extent for
2022.
2022 is a new year, and there are a ton of events going on in Vegas. So coming to Vegas in 2022, the new year brings back more events after a ton of delays. But check out this next slide.
Tons of stuff. So right now going on is CES. Then you got, of course.
We were a little worried that CES was going to get canceled. But I think they cut it down a little, but it's still happening. Mm-hmm. And of course, Hello.
Adele. Don't forget about Adele. Weekends with Adele begins the 21st of January.
Garth Brooks, the NHL All-Star Game, the Pro Bowl.
Luke Bryan at Resorts World, Metallica and Billy Joel in the same weekend at Allegiant Stadium.
No, that's right. This is the same weekend.
Yeah.
Vegas night, the Nighthawks, their season in March 18th, the Henderson Silver Knights, and of course the Aviators every year back in the spring, our minor league baseball team.
John Legend residency kicks off at Planet Hollywood on April 22nd.
Michael Bublé, the NFL draft is finally going to happen. This has been a long time coming for us.
It's going to be awesome. The Aces open up their season May 8th against the Seattle Storm. The Doobie Brothers with Michael McDonald, which is amazing.
Weekend Jam with Tony Hawk. That's not just music, it's sports as well.
The Wild and Out tour at the MGM Grand.
And of course, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, not in their old costumes from back in the 90s. Their bodies have changed. And the local favorites, the Killers.
And the Raiders return September 13th. But the Raiders are not done yet.
Wait, let's be honest. The Raiders are not done.
The Raiders are not done.
Raiders are not done. But September 13th of next year, you can look forward to their next season after they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Raiders win Sunday. They're in the playoffs. Anyway, Life is Beautiful returns September 16th through the 18th. And what do we got? My Chemical Romance at T-Mobile Arena, October 7th. That's their reunion tour. And the South Point 400, October 14th to the 16th.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
That's what we have so far.
We've got a ton of things going on, and there's only more that's going to be added, of course. We'll see how the pandemic plays out the next few months.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're seeing the end of this. I don't really know. I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but
let's hope. We can hope.
Let's definitely hope this is the end of this.
Let's hope.
Completely unrelated, but very first to market, I guess you could say. Vegas is expecting cannabis lounges, so we're going to be the new Amsterdam.
Yeah, cannabis lounges are opening up all over Clark County and Vegas in 2022.
And I want to say it was 20 licenses first.
I believe so.
I think it was
right.
20 licenses. This would be interesting. I think this will definitely bring a whole different demographic to the Strip and to the city overall. Amsterdam was popular for this reason. Maybe we'll be the next Amsterdam. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we don't know until it happens. But once again, this show's a little shorter this week, so we've got a little less on each category just with us doing full shop here.
Yes.
But we do always do our Monday market update every single Monday, so don't forget. Text market to 702-553-1955 if you would like the market update. Every Monday, all these stats will give you in a text if you'd like, if you text market to 702-553-1955. But everyone knows. What kind of market is it, Jack?
It's a seller's market, Brendan.
It's a seller's market. It's not changing much. But you know what? The way we get ahead of when things change is to stay on the data and watch it. And that's our job. We watch it. And as long as you follow us, you'll always know what's going on. But you know who else has insane data? Insane data.
Who?
Zillow.
Zillow does.
King Zillow of real estate. Zillow does know their stuff. Their analytics part of their industry or their business.
Did you know what Zillow just said?
What did they say?
Can I just tell you? Las Vegas ranked the 12th hottest real estate market in the U.S.
You know what? I knew that 'cause that's the next slide, Jack.
Whoa! All right.
But yeah, Vegas was ranked 12th in the hottest real estate markets, and this is not just about home values.
Right.
I believe it's beyond that. It's the strength of the job market, number of people moving in, the transiency or the incoming residents, plus home values, plus.
Yeah.
Parks and recreation and all of that.
All things awesome in Las Vegas. That's
Weather.
why we're 12th.
Have we mentioned the weather yet?
And 12th is actually number 1, I think. That's okay.
Yeah. 12 is the new one. And there were 11 others before us, but those will go unnamed because this is the place to be.
This is the place to be.
In other news related to real estate, so there was some huge deals in 2021.
Huge.
And we figured in the real estate section, we'll go through some of the biggest deals of the year, not just a $25 million mansion or some of the blockbuster strip sales, but also a couple of athlete celebrity sales as well. So number one,
The Cosmopolitan. So the Cosmo, New York financial conglomerate Blackstone announced in September it was selling the flashy Cosmo for $5.65 billion, nearly $4 billion above its purchase price in 2014.
yeah, that's crazy. So
Yeah, it's
$4
part of the deal.
billion
Yeah.
above what they bought it
Right.
for. So Blackstone made a pretty good choice on that one. And of course, the never-ending saga of the Fontainebleau is back to the Fontainebleau.
The Fontainebleau, the Drew, the Fontainebleau.
Yeah, this thing, the Drew, the Fontainebleau, finally it's back to the Fontainebleau. And
Yeah.
what's the deal with this one?
That one, wow. This thing was reacquired. It's still unfinished, but the conglomerate Koch Industries acquired it through a process to let everybody avoid foreclosure on the property. So that's going to be set to a 67-story hotel set to be finished by 2023.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and
Yeah.
this thing is huge. If you haven't seen this on the Strip, then you just haven't known. You didn't know what it was.
It was the eyesore, but now it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. It's massive, 60-plus stories, and Coke is a massive investment. The two brothers are massive investors. So honestly, I hope they bring something great to the Strip. Another one, this house is like
This
James
house is
Bond.
insane.
So the owner of Loan Depot bought this property for $25 million, which is actually a record sale in Southern Nevada. It is the most expensive home sold in Southern Nevada at $25 million.
3 stories, 15,000 square foot home, 2 infinity saltwater pools, a glass wine storage wall, a sky lounge.
Yeah, and it was purchased by the billionaire Anthony Shea, not to be confused with Tony Shea from Zappos, but Anthony Shea from the mortgage firm Loan Depot. And it's actually out in Henderson. It's huge. It's a massive home. Yeah, and honestly, the largest transaction in history. We had the highest sale a few years back at $13 million. This doubles that in a matter of 3 years.
Yeah, right.
And historically, it's an incredible feat for Vegas. It's more of an LA price or a New York price, really. But this is becoming the norm for us.
It is.
Another thing is the Sands sell off.
Yeah, casino operator Las Vegas Sands announced in March it was selling the Venetian Palazzo and the Sands Expo and Convention Center for $6.25 billion to investment firm Apollo Global Management and casino landlords Vici Properties.
And this is another just massive company moving into Vegas. And they've honestly been making billion-dollar purchases on the Strip. And it's unheard of in the past. Well, maybe at $1 or $2 billion, but now $4, $5, $6 billion. It's huge.
It's huge.
Another one is City Center.
City Center. MGM Resorts sold the remaining pieces of its City Center in 2021. It announced in July it would be buying out its partner in City Center for more than $2.1 billion, giving MGM full ownership of Aria and Vidara, and that it would sell 2 hotels to Blackstone for $3.89 billion and lease them back.
And this is all in 2021. And of course, the MGM growth buyout, again, Caesars Entertainment spit off Vici Properties, which is involved in the other deal, did a deal to acquire MGM Resorts, spin off MGM Growth Properties in a $17 billion plus deal. The casino landlords announced this back in August. So honestly, like all of these purchases are just massive purchases. But this one to me was I felt
It's a shock.
a little bit of a shock.
Yeah.
This next one was a bit of a shock.
Well, it's close to your heart.
I
man.
used to work at Love, and they're selling to the Hard Rock.
Yeah, so they're going to have the large, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago on the show, you're going to have a large guitar on the Strip as the Guitar Hotel and Casino.
And you know what? As historical as the place is, I'm open to new and modern and different and all the changes. And, you know, this one is historical as far as history is concerned with Steve Wynn and everything else. But the next one was kind of a family-owned hotel for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And then they ended up selling to...
the band of San Manuel Band of Mission Indians.
So the Palms, which ended up being purchased by Station Casinos,
Fertitas.
From the Fertitta family, they did a brief, 50 or 150 million? I forget what it was.
150 million.
Yeah, I think it was, and then they sold it off to the Indian
San
reservation.
Manuel, San Manuel.
So we'll see how this one plays out. Hopefully they continue to improve the property like the Fertittas did. They just made some massive deals when they purchased it, like the club.
Yeah,
Weren't they
oh my God.
They were giving away like multi-million-dollar contracts.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't win or didn't get they lost a lot of money is what I'm trying to say. They probably lost a lot of money with like Cardi B and all these people that they signed to play that club. So.
Yeah, I don't think they made anything on that deal, but hopefully this is another spinoff and it's another new owner that brings better ideas. We'll see. Next one is
it's like 𝐤𝐲𝐬𝐬, Nevada, Arizona. It's a little small town. It was bought for $8 million. Recently, so it's kind of like on the corners of all three states, kind of a little cool town in there.
How far away is this? It's nowhere near the Strip, right?
No, nowhere near the Strip. No.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, and of course
the hockey house.
The hockey house.
So this was cool. So Alex Petrangelo owned this property. He bought it, I believe, for $5.4 million. Oh no, $5 million, and he ended up selling it to a teammate for $5.4 million. So Max Pacioretty is now the owner of that property.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun transaction.
So the hockey house.
Yeah, that's why
Teammates.
It's called the hockey house. Yeah, they changed hands between the two of them. And who bought it? Pacioretty?
Pacioretty bought it.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
So another actually excellent news for Vegas is that Summerlin ranks third in the nation for new home sales.
Yes.
That's massive in the entire country. So Summerlin ranks third in the nation for new home sales for 2021. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Not at all.
We've had endless amounts of people moving here from out of state, and a lot of the people, especially from California, they're used to older homes. They come to Vegas and they want a new home. They're like, we want what Vegas has to offer.
Yeah.
And they're building
like crazy.
Yeah, and they're building like crazy. Toll Brothers just announced another development down in Summerlin South, over by the Mesas, and I think Pulte's also going to build on this lot.
Yep.
We've got the whole Summerlin West area, of course, and then everywhere in between with Stonegate, Red Point, all these new neighborhoods, and they're about to connect Lake Mead, I believe, all the way through.
Cool. Yeah. So it stops right there on the other side.
That would be cool for you.
Yeah,
You'll be able to pop right over there without having to hop on the 215. But yeah, these are all huge things. Honestly, great things for Vegas, great things for Summerlin, great things for the Strip, and of course, again, the BKG was ranked in Real Trends as one of the top 1% teams in the United States.
Woohoo!
But not only that, I just found this out and I haven't even told you yet, Jack. We were also in the top 250 in the county for the year last year.
Oh, wow.
Actually ranked 68th.
Very cool.
So we're right in the mix. Out of 20,000 agents and teams,
that's awesome.
We were ranked 68th, which is kind of where we've been hovering. But this year we plan on breaking into that top 20
for sure.
With some of our goals that we have this year and number of families we want to help, we've got a big chance that we're going to break into that top 20. And you know what's going to help us do that? Is Real. So thanks to the jump with Real, we've made some really great connections with other massive teams that have already hit the numbers that we're looking to do this year. So we're learning from the best. So yeah, our new goals are really just based on growth and improving and getting better and just connecting with more families and just helping people find homes, of course.
Well put.
Well,
very well
it's the truth.
Well said.
So we speak from the heart.
Yeah.
It's the reality, and they can follow us and see that's the truth on, of course,
Instagram.
Instagram
at the Brendan King Group. I always say the.
I know.
Yeah.
I felt like it was too long. I almost grabbed the longer one, but it's already long as
follow
it
us
is.
at Brendan King Group. It's a great page.
Yeah, follow us either way. You're gonna see the reality of the fact that we are actually people that like what we're doing.
Yes, we do.
We enjoy our job, and of course, we love our clients. And again, don't forget, we are adding 5 new agents to the team by the end of January. Check out jointhebkg.com, www.jointhebkg.com, and don't forget, text VIP
702-553-1955.
And as always, mark it
702-553-1955.
And of course,
Dine To. What number, Brendan?
That's 702-553-1955. Hey, thank you so much for your patience this week.
Thank you for bearing with us.
I'm
You
literally,
did it.
I feel like a control operator here, operating a camera and audio and the slides at the same time. But
did it.
Hey, whatever you put your mind to, kids.
I think we pulled it off. Or you
think-
pulled it off. I'm just sitting here.
Hey, yeah, but I needed your support. Either way, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Again, episode number 27. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Have a good one.